Hello everyone and welcome to the RNG University. Today is the first day that we are in the Phyrexia All Will Be One, the one meta. So we're going to look at the one deck that I absolutely detest when I was looking at all of the deck lists. And I feel like this deck probably is number one on the ban hammer. Unfortunately though, right? So I'm gonna try to run it first. I want to see how good it is, and I want to know. I want to feel wrong. I want to be vindicated by the decklist or by the meta in showing me that people can handle this deck and they have a way to figure it out. But really, I have not figured a way to kind of counteract this one card, the Venerated Rotpriest. I feel like this card is broken to all heck. Look, it's got Toxic 1, which is basically nothing, but whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. That's insane. It's not just the Rotpriest. Any creature I control gets targeted, my opponent will get a poison counter. And what better way to do that than to copy that spell with Ivy, Gleeful Spell Thief. Then, every time I target any of my creatures, Ivy gets that target, and then our opponent gets 2 poison counters. And you can see how fast this kind of blows out of control. And in the deck, we can put in a Storm Drake. Wherever it gets targeted, I also draw a card, which, come on, that's insane. We got all these crazy things. And then we have a Malevolent Hermit to kind of counter our opponent's control spell so that we can keep that Venerated Rotpriest chain going. But also, this deck really can just kill our opponent sheer right by attacking. Which is, we got 2/1 flyer, 2/1 flyer that we can protect. And just by attacking with 2/1 flyers, that's 4 damage a turn. That opponent dies in 5 turns. It's almost as fast as the Venerated Rotpriest. Alright, so those are the only creatures in the deck. But then, if we look at the rest of the deck list, we got 4 Bushwhack, which is helpful if we can target it, but also kind of help us fetch a land out. And then we have 4 Combat Research, 2 March of the Burgeoning Life, this should be here, and then 2 Audacity. This is basically a way to fetch creatures with March and then draw cards with Combat Research and Audacity, right? And Combat Research and Audacity both can target another creature, and a copy of it goes on Ivy. Therefore, I get to draw more cards whenever I attack or whenever that creature happens to die. Right? And March, also, if I target, let's say can I target non-green? Target creature, yeah. So if I target Storm Drake, I can make it target Ivy too, filter out Ivies from the deck so that I can draw the other cards that are more impactful. The impactful cards are Slip Out the Back, protect my creatures, give some face out. It also puts 1 counter. Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which makes it indestructible and hexproof. Marshall Swirling Miss, phase out. And then Tyvar's Stand, which is one I found funny because I can pump my creature, but also give it indestructible and hexproof. And if I pump one of these other creatures, it also pumps Ivy. So all that together is somewhat of a sustainable kill my opponent, either through damage or through poison, which is very hard for our opponent to kind of handle on both fronts. If they have a strictly anti-poison deck with Melira, well, we can just kind of fly over them and kill them with these, I think, right? I haven't seen it in action well enough, but it looks to be very strong, and it looks to be sickening. Alright, and then in the land base, because all of our spells are, 1-drops or 2-drops or X, which we can play as 1-drops, I only have 20 lands. 5 island, 1 Otawara, 5 forests, 1 Boseiju, and then 4 Dreamroot Cascade. I'm not cheating here. 4 Yamiwaya Coast. That's all I have in the deck, and I think it's strong enough. I'm gonna try it out. I want to see how it works, and if I lose every game, I'm actually really happy. I'm going to be happy this time losing every game, unlike every other time I play, just because I don't want this deck to be good, but I feel like it's very, very good. So, let us try it out in our ranked play, and oh man, this is a scary, scary time to be in. We just started the meta, so everything's kind of shaking out. We're going to see what's strong, what's weak, what's good aggro, what's bad aggro, what's good control, what's bad control, and first, our opponent is going to be Lulan Sama. Alright, so yeah. Of course, if the Shuffler goes against us, then we don't really stand a chance either way. This is a horrendous hand to start off with because we got 1 land. We do have a Bushwhack, but we can't even play it turn 1. So let's mulligan. Alright, we got 2 lands. and a Bushwhack, which we can play at first turn. We have no creatures to speak of, which, I mean... I guess we're just gonna lose game 1. That's... I don't need 2 combat research. Yeah, let's lose game 1. That's fair. Oh, our opponent's playing the same thing, and they're gonna have a better play at it. Time to quit. Alright, I don't really know. I get to play my own Rotpriest at the cost of my own damage. Let's do it. It has to be less than X, right? So I gotta pay 2. So let's take out our Bushwhack. Ha! I'm gonna enjoy my own poison counter. Look at that. That gets me a creature out at least. Hey, look at that Rotpriest. Alright, we're gonna take how much? A lot. I thought it gets +1. Oh, it's legendary. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to win this game. Our opponent has way better draws than we do of the same deck. And again, like I said, this deck is disgusting. I'm up to 4. Yeah, I thought about running this card. I didn't really like it because in the off chance I don't draw all 3 Rotpriests like that, I don't think I stand a chance. Let's I mean, no, cancel. I don't need to do that. I can just protect it this way. Gives him 1 more. Alright, Boseiju, which does nothing. Do I even want to play it in? No. Let's just attack. He has no target for some reason. Alright, let's give it +1/+1. Indestructible, hexproof. Alright, that's like 3. I'm just gonna leave. GG. Yeah, see how disgusting that deck is with just a 1/2 out? And I don't know. I can't imagine this game being fun with that card in the meta. I think Wizard really... I mean, I would say Wizard really screwed up here, but honestly, I think that's their intention. Right? They want every game to be 10 seconds long, everyone plays poison, and nobody really is enjoying the game, but everyone's paying in order to win. Unfortunately, that seems to be the direction they have been going since, I don't know, our Dream Days with Mono White aggro. Now we're going against Chiletan. Oh, look at that. We got 2 Rotpriests, so I'm gonna keep. This is a interesting start to the game. Alright, I think it's fine if I throw out Rotpriest first. I was thinking about throwing out the Dreamroot Cascade, but throwing out the Rotpriest first makes him target it, gets a poison counter off the bat. Makes him waste his whole turn. And then we can throw out a second Rotpriest. And if he wants to kill it again, I can slip it out. Liliana, what are you gonna do? Make me sack?
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven Man. Off you go.
Ivy! I'm not even gonna kill your Liliana. Make me discard a card. Take 1 more. I don't need that island. It is fodder for the discard. Resolve.
Don't overthink.
Island. A braid. Well, I'm not copying that. Let's see. No, let me protect my Rotpriest. As a follow-up, make this appear on. I will take that action. Do I want to copy that spell? Yes, because now I have hexproof and indestructible, right? This should be indestructible. Yeah. Look at that. You copied it. Take another poison counter. All right. Attack the Liliana. Have a Drake out.
It's no fun when they hit back.
That might have been a misplay in the turn 1 when I had the Venerated Rotpriest out. I think that might have been a slight mistake, to be fair. Now I don't have any poison counter to get on our opponent. So yeah. He's got 1 mana. What can he do with 1 mana? Let's just give it plus, actually. I want to keep the green mana open, so I'm going to give it +2 anyways. On the Drake. Auto pay. Take action. Yeah, if I didn't play the Rotpriest turn 1, I mean, he could have just as easily. Oh, hey, look, let me protect my Drake. Come on. Take action. Copy that. And they quit. GG. Look how scary this deck is. I don't even have cards. And they're a control deck. So they had the upper hand with card draw. That's crazy. This deck is insane. I don't want to just say it's good because it's a big coin flip. It's like the Jin deck. And I might hate it way more than the Jin deck because I cannot imagine a counter to this deck other than bad luck. Which, I mean, that's always counter to any deck, right? Alright, so there we go. We have not gone first once, and did we go first last game? I don't remember. But also we have just horrendous card draw. I have to mulligan every game. Still no creatures, so that's a good start to losing the game. And my mouse is acting funny. Time to buy a new one. Alright, another one of these games where opponent goes first with Rotpriest. We have no creature. I'm gonna go. See, this is the meta that's shaping out. They need to ban this card like next week. Honestly, there is no way this is gonna be the next, was it 3 months of meta? Whenever March of Machines coming out. Where's our mom? Like I said, Wizards just they want all the money, so they're memeing on us with bro and one and mom, and they do not care about balance. This card is disgusting. I see a turn 1, I don't want to play it out because there's no way I can handle a turn 1 Rotpriest without somehow getting my turn 1 Rotpriest on and aggroing them out of the game. If I was playing any other control deck, I target it, I get a poison counter, and you don't lose poison counters. There's no way to get rid of them. So it's just inevitable. It's not like life lost where you can gain it back with life gain. Like in an aggro deck, you can gain back life. We have been getting really bad hands though, so at least there's that. We got Forest, Blue Spouse. Let's put back a Forest. I don't need that many lands. Forest, not Rotpriest. Ah, it's surprising. Alright, let's search our library for that Forest back out. Or an island. I have a lot of blue, maybe an island. Yeah. I need to, if I play Ivy, I need to be able to protect it with Slip. Aquarium Beastcaller. Hey, we might lose this game by sheer fact that our opponent's attacking us, so we have no creatures. We played against 2 Rotpriest deck in the last 4 games, and they both had Rotpriest turn 1. So I am starting to question whether or not the shuffler just hates me. And it looks like that, right? It looks like I'm purely getting played against, which... okay, bye. Again, I want this deck to lose every game, but it just seems like I'm losing every game because I have to draw the Rotpriest. Maybe it's mulligan until I have creature. That might be the way the deck goes. I haven't played enough to know what the best draw is. It just seems like an extremely sickening good combo. It's the fencing ace, whatever one that gets double strike and connive. It's like the extreme version of that. We have a Malevolent Hermit. That's not really a creature, though. We got a Drake. We got 2 Ivies. I don't need both of them, so let's put one back. Swamp. Sleeper. Alright, it's one of those decks. So... Cascade. Shadow. Alright, so now I have creatures and nothing to target. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not that strong. Honestly, it just has a very strong start. If, for one game, I get to go first, but also if, you know, I draw creatures instead of lands. I have 20 lands in this deck. How do I keep drawing lands? What is this game? And the only card I have is Bushwhack to draw me another land. And I'm at 7. Right, another land. I drew more lands than other cards in a deck that only has 20 lands. So, yeah, so I think it might be fair. This deck might be fair, but the sheer fact that I think the Shuffler actively screws against it. The win rate is too high. That's probably why the Shuffler is screwing against this deck. Which, yeah, that's the way to play Magic, right? This is why Wizard wants people to play on Arena instead of Magic Online or Paper Magic. Because you can't cheat Paper Magic. If you're Wizard, people just shuffle and get regular RNG, but you can cheat on this server, right? I never had a good draw in any of these games. Not a single one. Look, Rotpriest, no green. Let's put one of these back. And I didn't even realize I got to go first. This is the first game we got to go first. Didn't matter, though. Alright, this is an old deck. Still no green. We got maybe a Hermit? Drake? Let's get the Drake out. I might need to draw some cards. And it's not like they're gonna have spells for me to counter. Oh no, yeah. It's the Soldier deck. What am I thinking of? Thalia? Commando? That doesn't do anything, but I got a green. So here's the Rotpriest. Siege Veteran. What is he going to target? No. 1, 2, 3. Take out the Hermit. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You can attack with a 3 if you want. But you're getting whacked. Alright, I have to... I I have to Bushwhack my Storm... that sounds wrong. But I have to use Bushwhack on my Stormchaser Drake. Right? To kill the Siege Veteran and draw a card. I control Fight Starter Creature I don't control. And the reason why I'm doing this instead of attacking first is because I want my Rotpriest to attack. To get an extra poison counter. I will... This is not a spell, so I'll play it because it only works on spells. And turn. Yoshin Frontliner. That doesn't do anything against me. Not right now, anyways. Attack, okay. That's all he does. I got a lot of protection, so I can hold it up for a while. If I attack right now, what would that do? He will block with the Recruitment Officer, and I can protect it. And then I can protect it next turn. So, takes damage off the board. Goes to 5. Okay, Commando again. There's some damage on board now, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Let me slip this out. I won't be able to do it next turn, or at the end of turn. The aggro in this deck is still stronger than I can handle, and I imagine if I had a better starting hand, this could have helped. Tyvar, which will give it... I'm gonna die next turn, right? So, if I poison him twice with Tyvar, that does not help it enough. So I still die because not enough card draw. I got one Drake, and the Drake had to fight because I didn't have anything else. So, was there a better play that turn? What if I fought it with something else? But I had to target a Drake, and Drake is a 2/1, so... You know, I was one card off, and I had a mulligan one, so... Yeah. Poop poop rat. This deck is... again, like I said, I'm losing a lot, which I don't think it's entirely the deck's fault. I think it's just the cards I'm drawing. Look at that. I have 20 lands in the deck, I draw 4 land opening hand. There's no way any... 5 lands. There's no way any game does that, other than when you play on Arena. That's a frustrating thing about what we're playing right now. Esper deck, Bankbuster. Interesting. Alright, should I Drake this turn? I don't know if he's gonna kill the... He's probably gonna kill the Drake, right? It's an Esper deck. I got 2 March, so I got that going. I want to keep green open. All my cards are green. So yeah, Drake. Marchers are instant, so I'm just going to pass turn. Probably going to draw a card. I have to exile both the March and the Audacity on the Stormchaser Drake just to get another Stormchaser Drake out. So I might not do that, depending on what he does with his mana. Kaito Shizuki. That's interesting. I didn't think he was going to do that. Tap himself out with up to 1 land?
Secrets I don't know.
Okay, you have an indestructible card, or unblockable card. I don't know if that's the right play. Alright, so I want to play the Rotpriest and then Audacity. I do want to play the Rotpriest, that's for sure. And I guess I'll March, exile Audacity to get another Rotpriest out. No, I will Audacity on my Drake. Ah, Safekeeping. Cool. And then we'll attack. Can't block anyways. Might as well attack. It's so weird playing against a control deck. I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna draw a card. Yep. There's your card draw.
Thanks.
But the Audacity makes a Stormchaser Drake, Draker, 4/1. It's gonna kill him just by attacking. What is it? What is his plan? Draw a card. Okay, he's trying to get a land out. Which, hey, I might respect that. But he needs to have a blocker. Otherwise he gets another poison counter for no reason. He can kill my Stormchaser Drake too. What is he playing the cut down on? Okay, first you get a... that. Let's see, he's cut downing on Stormchaser Drake, which will make me draw a card. I can have the Tamiyo Safekeeping, which will protect it for a turn. Another Bank Buster? Okay, so I think the plan is to march another Venerated Priest out, right? So I just need to pay... Actually, this is going to be insane. If I pay 2... No, I need to pay 2 for this. Submit 0. I gotta be a little bit careful. Auto pay. Yep. You get one more. I get a Rotpriest out. And then I have 1, 2, 2 mana. I can Tamiyo Safekeeping to give him... He's at 5, right? If I march out another one... No. Let's keep it at this for now. I was gonna say I can march out another Rotpriest and then he's taking 3 every time, but right now the Tamiyo Safekeeping is protecting the Rotpriest. Just a little bit, but it's something. Alright, he's spending his mana on card draw, which is my favorite thing for him to do. I'm not protecting the Drake again, though. If it dies, it dies. Yeah, you sure you want to do that? I don't know how important attacking is to you, but you lose a blocker. It can't be blocked, but it can still block. You need to block the priests. They have Toxic. They are horrendous creatures. Well, you get 2. And I can protect it, and you get 2 more. Now you're dead. You're at 9, and if you target any, they're on the stack, so of course you get 9. And then you target it one more time, you get your 10th one, and you die, and have 1 on the board. I already said GG, just quit. Come on. There it is. GG. Yeah, this deck is insane. I keep saying, this is what is going on with this ability? It's rotten to the core. I can't believe they thought of this card as a 1-drop. 1-drop. There's no safe part of the universe where that is a good idea. And this might be what kills the standard meta. And look at this deck. If I didn't sort it in the way I shown before, this is the curve that pushes it. This card by itself is gotta be banned. This is insane. Not only is it Toxic 1, which means that you need a blocker to block it, it also gives your opponent poison counters regardless, right? If it gets targeted by a spell. If my deck's full of spells, I'll target it and my opponent's gonna get poison counter. And there is no way around that. That's not okay. This is not okay to play Magic. It's like if you were playing against your opponent's burn deck and your deck is not allowed any form of life gain. And that's the way poison works, right? And yeah, how do you play against this? I'm gonna try, but I don't think there is a way to beat this card. And the next few days are gonna be very, very saddening because I'm gonna try other decks, and I don't feel like there is a way for me to beat a deck like this unless I go strictly Melora or Malera. And when that happens, I'm just gonna die to every other form of deck, which I still see in the meta. Alright, that's what I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.